Hello, adventurers, and welcome to a special one-off episode of Grognard and Friends, a D&D live stream with monsters, mayhem, friends, and a little bit of magic. Those of you that are new to us, we stream Sunday evenings on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Grognard and Friends, and catch up on previous episodes on YouTube at Grognard and Friends. Now, we are new streamers and still small, so a follow or subscribe and thumbs up would go a long way to help us out. Plus, we always love gaining new friends. And speaking of friends, let's check out this week's special episode of Grognard and Friends. When last we left the friends, Gaius, the cleric, was surprised to find a guy named Fish they knew from his previous life wandering the market. He was in the town of Seven Rivers for the tournament to be held at the Casino Cupidatus near the palace in the posh Overlook district of Seven Rivers. The two agreed to meet up at a tavern called McTavish's for dinner before heading to one of the city's underground gambling halls for a night of frivolity. We currently find Gaius in the market and on his way to McTavish's for his clandestine meeting. Gaius, you make your way to the tavern. You remember where it was. It's just north of the market. What do you do?
Boogie to McTavish's. Kind of got to get there. Absentmindedly put my notes aside when you asked me where I was going and had to buy some time to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do.
Well, you remember where it is, and you come upon it. There's a square with a fountain in front of it, and you head inside. The building is an old Tudor, but it's rather large compared to, especially to where you're staying. The Stone's Throw. This place is like double the size.
Oh, fancy. Doesn't feel homey though. I'm sure they won't help me dispose of bodies either, so it's already a downside.
So you head inside. The place is hopping. And as you remember from previously, it has that same vibe of kind of an old school tavern and lots of kegs of different ales and beers and whiskeys. And you also notice, which you found strange before, that there appear to be a number of guards still in their uniforms at a number of tables drinking and playing games and things like that. And give me a quick perception check, if you would.
19.
You find Fish right away over in a corner.
Hey! Buddy! How you doing?
Priest, religious guy of my past. How you doing?
Really, just Gaius is fine.
Yeah, it's not as much fun, but sit down. He kind of motions to a barmaid, and she nods and comes over and brings you a large whiskey and a large ale. Didn't know which one you wanted, so...
Both are good.
As she does, she says, "Were you two going to be eating? We have some specials tonight."
Fish, are you hungry?
Because I'm always hungry.
I guess we'll have a quick bite of something. Yes, it depends. Fish, how long?
He goes, "Well, we can't get there till after dark anyway. We're not really,
Then yes, some kind of sustenance. We need to make sure we don't over imbibe.
Okay, let's see. On special, we have shepherd's pie, we have toad in the hole, and we have stargazer pie. Any of those do anything for you?
I have no idea what that third one was, so I'll have one of those.
Oh, you like fish, right?
Yeah, I enjoy them on occasion, as I like
Fish
elbow
says,
the fish.
I'll do the toad in a hole, and she goes off. Is there anything you want to discuss with Fish before things get rolling a little bit?
Yeah. So Fish, what? I know we kind of just randomly ran do you have any news from, back our way? Anything that might
I
relate
mean,
to me or anything interesting that
well, people will be thrilled to find out you're not dead. That seems to be the predominant rumor.
Which I'm surprised because I'm almost certain my parents knew I wasn't dead.
Well, I don't even know who your parents are, and I don't know that anyone in our circles did either.
You know what? That is an excellent point.
I'll be sure to spread around that you are now a religious man.
Yeah, I mean, you can leave that out or not, whatever. I don't.
Okay, I'll make up stuff too, so that'll be fun. And
Oh yeah, there you go.
you talk a little bit more, and eventually the food comes. The toad in the hole looks like a large Yorkshire pudding with kind of an egg custardy mix with mashed potatoes on the bottom, and a number of sausages kind of cooked into the top of the pudding. Your Stargazer pie is something that you've never seen before. It looks like a pie, but it's got the heads of about 4 small fish sticking up out of the pastry on one side and the tails sticking up on the other.
Oh.
And they're all crispy and they're not big, but they're crispy and staring right at you.
Well, that's unsettling for some people, I guess. And I dig on in.
Okay, the Stargazer pie is filled with bacon and potatoes and a nice gravy and a number of vegetables and those fish are actually very sweet for fish, and you can kind of eat the bones and everything. They're real crispy, and just like that, and they go well with the bacon.
Oh.
So the two of you eat up and drink up. Fish says, not exactly sure what news of Adelphi that would be interesting, because I don't think there is any.
I mean, it is a small, out-of-the-way town. I didn't know if you heard, anything interesting from our crew or the group of people that, we kind of ran with at the time. Just anyone dead, alive, married, that kind of crap.
Lots of that. I can't think of anybody offhand that would be of interest to you necessarily. But, a lot of people dead for various reasons, including, our reasons, if you know what I mean.
Yes. Well, it's always better to gamble with the money you have, not the money you wish you had.
Okay, so a bunch of time goes by. You finish up, and Fish says, "Okay, you want to grab a carriage? It's down in the warehouse districts where we're going."
Oh yeah, sure. Let's do that.
It's a gambling room in a warehouse called the Gates of Dawn.
All right.
Okay.
That sounds good.
So you go out
Glad it's got not one of those ominous names that I hear sometimes. That's more the docks than the warehouse district, I guess.
Well, warehouse district is right behind the docks, so...
Oh, I know.
And Fish tells you that, people gamble well into the morning, so maybe that has something to do with it.
That makes sense.
So you head outside, you grab a hansom, and you make it through the market, through a number of the different districts, head down the hill, and it is dark now. It is evening and getting a little later. The two of you made quite merry for quite a while, and your bellies are full, and you're feeling comfortable, and you make it to the warehouses, and you've made it through. You've gone through the warehouse district once or twice, and it's always been super bustling. I mean, there's work going on. The warehouses. Things are being loaded into them. Things are being taken out of them. People are traveling through there on their way to other places. It is surprisingly dark and empty as the hansom turns on to the road that heading down through the warehouse district. At first, you get a bit of an odd kind of unsettling feeling about this until you coming into view down the street. You see the street on both sides lined with carriages, just sitting there. And Fish goes, here we are. And he at a intersection between the street and a small alleyway, but an alleyway large enough that a horse and cart could get through. They let you out. Fish says, "I got this," and tosses 2 gold to the driver. And says, "Thanks a lot. I don't know if this is an area you frequent a lot, but who knows? We might be needing your services late. More likely early tomorrow morning." So, and the driver says, I'll be gone by then, sir, but there'll be plenty of people, I'm sure." And he says, "Okay, well, have a good evening." And you get out. Fish leads you down the alleyway, and you see a carriage in the middle of the alleyway, kind of blocking things. And out of it gets a stout gentleman, balding on top, has some glasses that, some blue lenses catch the light. And he heads inside after having a little bit of a conversation to the large gentleman standing at the door. Turns around, says something to the driver, and the driver nods and heads down the way. He goes, "This is where we're headed."
Ah, excellent. Well, it seems like a large gathering tonight.
Oh, it's pretty busy here. It's popular from what I gather, which is how I was able to find it, I think. So you get up, and the large person puts his hand out and says, Mr. Fish, I see you are back with us again this evening. Is this gentleman with you?" And he says, Yeah, this is the father. He's going to join me tonight." Very, very good, Father. Go on in." And he opens the door for you and lets you in. You notice that this guy was dressed in a suit and looking very well kept, but bigger than you. You head in the door, and there's a long hallway of about 20 feet. And you see the gentleman who had gone out of the carriage before standing in front of a door at the far end of it, just waiting. The door is open, and you see another gentleman very well dressed with a top hat, takes it off, and says something to the 2 gentlemen at the door, and they motion him in, shut the door, and then stand in front of the door again. The gentleman that you saw just stands there waiting. And Fish heads up behind and kind of stands behind him. Giving him a little bit of space, but,
not crowding him, not being weird.
The two guys at the door, also big and well-dressed and kept, nails manicured, hair pristine. Don't even look at you. They just look straight ahead. And the gentleman that you saw get out of the carriage turns around, sees you, and nods to you and says, "Good day, gentlemen." Or good evening, as it were.
Good evening.
And you end up just waiting for a while. It seems a bit of a time.
So, Fish, why the wait? Are we waiting for spots at tables or something?
Each person has to be checked in. The gentleman in front of you says, it's regular. They have rules, and they just like to let everyone remind them of the rules and make sure that no one's trying to bring in any weapons or anything like that.
Do they have a coat check for things like that?
Oh, they certainly do.
Okay.
Well. You look like a man of the cloth, sir. Is that correct?
Yes. Pleasure to meet you. I am Father Gaius, Church of the Revels.
I am Mr. Garnet. Nice to meet you.
Garnet.
Garnet.
Pleasure.
Yes. Are you from Seven Rivers?
I have recently come to town. I've been here maybe 2 going on 3 weeks, doing a little bit of service for. Well, I had to deliver a message to the Baron first, and then uh,
You
just
say that, and
did
Fish
some.
kind of looks at you side-eyed and with a grin on his face, like he's not sure if he believes you or not.
I only ever tell the truth. I just don't always tell the full truth. Um, but yes, no, I had to drop off a message for the Baron about the goings on up north there, and then did a odd job here and there for the guard, and then um, met a wonderful chap by the name of Glorious. Uh,
Ah, Mr. Gilderoy Glorious, one of the 10 Blades
yes,
of the city. Yes,
that's the
a
one. Yes,
a very respected and liked gentleman. It's a shame what's going on.
yes. With me being new to town, I'm kind of out of the loop with what's going on. Do you happen to understand, I guess, the context a little bit better?
Unfortunately, in my line of work, I definitely do. Uh,
Hmm.
it's a long and sordid story, and I don't think we'll have the time to get into it. But perhaps if we're at a table together, we might share it, and maybe over some drinks.
Ah, that would be fun. What do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking?
Uh, do you ever find yourself in the financial district?
Well, I hope I do, with my pockets bursting full of money from winning tonight.
Ah, very good, sir. Very good. He says if you're not familiar with it, you might be more familiar with the name that's known by most of the people of the city as
Hmm.
Coin Kisser's Court.
Ha! They love just making fun of it, but financial district is sounds fine to me.
That you can find me usually there. But I'm found throughout the city. I work as an inspector and appraiser of precious stones.
Ah, excellent. I may or may not be in the market later on for some precious stones. Certain of my magics require them.
Ah, Garrowite.
Mm. That, and also, I even diamond can be of use to me at some points. I can actually do some very powerful magics with those, but sadly, it's kind of like a cost benefit thing. I can
Well,
do it, but mostly for the wealthy.
well, this is true because I mean you're aware of the fact that precious stones didn't start out necessarily as jewelry and just pretty things, are you not? I mean, if you're familiar with you especially familiar with Garrowite.
Uh, I understand. Well, it's the wealthy, they start to like a thing, and some people might say that the item is hard to get or something, so they can turn the price up. Or they have more than one function for certain types of gems. Especially
Well,
now, with the magic seeming to be becoming more powerful once again, gems are having a new meaning, at least certain ones.
well, they always have. I mean, as you probably well know, diamonds and all the stones actually have properties that enhance magic, and you might find them as simple components and not realize that very often the stones themselves are imbued with powers that actually enhance and strengthen the magic and kind of focus it. And it's about this time that the you see a little slot in the door open up. The two people look. There's something whispered. It shuts again. The one gentleman turns and says, "Mr. Garnet, you're welcome to enter." And he opens up the door, and Garnet turns to you and says, "It was a pleasure meeting you, Father, and perhaps we can continue this conversation at a table or some other time over a cocktail or a spirit, some of
I would,
Seven Rivers' finest, perhaps."
I would love any of those options. Yes, Mr. Garnet. It was a pleasure meeting you, and hopefully we could be of service to one another in the future, perhaps.
Very good. And he goes in, and you hear a female voice says, Mr. Garnet, so good to have you again. Pinky here will show you right up. And then the door shuts. And you don't wait anywhere near as long as you did from the other person who came in. And then the little slot in the door opens up. The two large fellows nod to you, open up the door, and say, the two of you are together, I assume? Fish says, yeah, the father's with me. And the two of you go in, and it's a decent-sized room with a hallway directly across from you, and a window on one side and another doorway on another side. And there is, as you enter, there is a woman dressed in a very fine long dress. Her hair is up in a large bun. She is practically dripping with jewels, but she is very, very elegant. You get the feeling she might be half elven. You're not 100% sure. She definitely has a look that she is not from the barony, but probably from some far off land. Just from her style of dress, although it could just be an affectation. But the way she carries herself, and with the style in which she wears her jewels and her person, it just speaks of breeding and custom. And she says, Mr. Fish, so good to have you again. And who is this with you, I might ask?
Father Gaius of the Church of Revels.
Father Gaius, so nice to have you at the Gates of Dawn. My name is Madame Uma, and I will get you checked in, as it were. Mr. Fish, as you well know, with your invitation to the tournament, you have you are free to enter into the Gates of Dawn and enjoy yourself this evening. I must just remind you that there is no weaponry, no armor, and no magic allowed, so if you'll excuse me. And she steps away, and you notice a young man. This young man looks to be in his early 20s. He is definitely of elvish descent, dressed in a suit much like the other people you've seen, and he takes a stone that looks to be red, like a red granite, and he brings it over Fish and kind of moves it up and down, and then moves it over to you, Gaius, and says, do you have any magic on you?
Well, I'm a cleric of the Revels, so I kind of can do magic, but I don't have anything magical on me.
Okay, that's what I was mainly asking.
Okay, yeah, no artifacts that have powers of their own, no.
Okay. Are you wearing armor, or do you have any weapons with you?
I would say once I heard in the other room, Gaius kind of took his stuff and put it in his backpack. He's like, I had a few items on me, and he holds up his backpack. He's like, everything's in here. Mr. Fish here didn't tell me about the weapons and armor thing. I just happened to have them from business earlier in the day.
Okay, the student nods to the window, and there is another gentleman there who will take everything, and he gives you a ticket for it. Madame Uma says, very well, Mr. Fish, your entrance is complimentary. Normally, the guest fee is 50 gold pieces, but being that you are a guest of a tournament participant, your entrance fee, Mr. Gaius, Father Gaius, will be 25 gold pieces as a special interest to the tournament participants.
Oh, okay. Gaius reaches, pulls out 25. And
Okay.
he's like, should I... kind of, do I hand it to her? Do I hand it to the...
You hand it to her, and she then turns and hands it to one of the large gentlemen who are in the room with you, who takes it and then goes into through one of the doors. She says, it's part of the check-in process. We can't have any weapons or armor or magic in the club.
Understandable.
Those are some of the rules that are enforceable and punishable. So, just so that you have been now made aware and you fully understand these rules? Okay. Turns around and she says, Mr. Fish, I believe your friends from last night are already here at a table, and they have saved a spot for you, if that is agreeable with you. He goes, yeah, you don't mind, Gaius, do you? I'm going to meet up with some people I played with last night. Is that all right?
Oh, no, that's fine, my friend. We can always bump into each other later.
Very good. And Madame Uma nods to one of the young ladies who are dressed in silk dresses and very professional looking, very kind of severe in the way their hair is pulled back and the way they're dressed, but yet, meant to be alluring as well. And Madame Uma nods to one. They take Mr. Fish by the hand and they lead him through a door and says, okay, Mr. Gaius, Father Gaius, your chips will be purchased at your table. Do you have any questions before we get started? Well, let me ask you this. Would you like to start at we have a number of different tables for 1 gold piece antes, 5 gold piece antes, 10 gold piece antes, or 25 gold piece antes. I'm afraid above that is for special guests, members, and invited guests. So you won't be allowed to go there. But do you have a preference?
Let's see how luck is treating me tonight. I'll do 5 gold piece ante for the time being.
Very good. She looks at a clipboard and says, take him to, and the door opens up and a young lady walks in with a pink silk suit. Pinky, take the father here to table 42. I believe it's a 5 gold piece ante table. I believe they're either playing Mortar or Bag of Jewels. I'm not sure which. Would you have a preference, Mr. Gaius?
Oh, you know what? I'm not sure what Bag of Jewels is. I might know it by a different name. So I guess start with Mortar if it's there. I'll kind of play whatever. I'll learn along the way.
Very good. Mortar is table 42, so that'll be wonderful. And Pinky nods and opens up the door and nods to you to go through. And you go through the door and you immediately get hit with a rush of cold. It is exceedingly cold, and as you soon realize why, you are in a room that is filled with hanging sides of beef and meat, all obviously skinned animals, hanging on very large hooks in rows as far as the eye can see down these aisles. She leads you through between 2 aisles of sides of beef. As you breathe, you can see your breath, and it is exceedingly cold in here. And she doesn't even seem to notice, just walks straight ahead to a large metal door, opens it, unlatches it, and there's a set of stairs. She motions for you to go first.
I do so.
Okay, she leads you up the stairs, and you immediately, the warmth comes back. And you go up a couple flights of stairs, and it opens up onto a huge open room. ceilings that are about 20 to 30 feet high, uh, rows of tables as far as the eye can see. It looks like almost all of them are completely filled with people. The tables are set up in rows back to back with an aisle between them, to which you see people all dressed in black suits with black shirts, men and women of all different races, kind of walking up and down the aisles between the tables from behind. The one thing you notice is they all wear these same sets of glasses that are they are blue. They are a kind of blue that catches the light. And as you walk forward, there's a wall to your right. There is a curtained hallway there. You see a young lady leading 3 men and a woman through the curtains. Very well dressed people, also dripping in jewels. They go through there. The curtain shuts behind them, and the woman said it was table 42, correct? Mortar, 5 gold piece ante?
Yes, it is.
All the way on the far side. Just follow me, please. And as she leads you through the aisles, you get to see the players and the tables, and you see people with huge piles of chips. You see people of all walks of life. You see a lot of posh people dripping in jewels and finely dressed. You see average people who probably just walked in off the street, or members who just don't care how they look. Then there's also that crustier gambler type that just kind of will put your teeth on edge occasionally, that you see here and there as well. Some of them with large stacks of chips. There are people smoking cigars. There's a couple people with pipes. All of them seem to have cocktails in front of them. The games are running, and brings you to your table. There are 2 people already there, and tells you, pulls out a seat for you in the center, and says, Robin, your croupier, will take care of getting chips for you. Good luck this evening, Father. I wish you the best. I hope you enjoy the gates of dawn. And she just stands there looking at you for a moment.
Well, thank you, Pinky. And I sit down.
She looks at you,
and I slide her some gold, like 5 gold pieces.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And she smiles and struts away. Your croupier is dressed in it is a human woman, her hair pulled back, tall and thin, dressed in a vest with a black shirt beneath it. It's a red vest. Says, sir, may I get you some chips? How much would you like?
Let's start off with 100 gold, please.
Okay. Various denominations, sir?
Yeah, we'll break it up a little bit, please.
Okay, and she does so and presents it to you. She says, we were just getting started, and Grimes and Bodmere. Grimes first. Why don't you introduce yourself and describe what Gaius sees?
Thank you.
No
You see
problem.
a human woman sitting next to you. She's got kind of like shoulder length, dark, black, oily looking hair. She's very pale, green eyes, and kind of skinny, kind of lanky.
Bodmere.
You see a dwarf with reddish brown hair and a nice long reddish brown beard with some silver streaks in it. He's wearing a very nice leather vest over his white shirt with a bunch of pockets in it. And there seem to be some items in there, but it's hard to tell. So,
Very good. Okay, your croupier introduces herself as Robin, and she says, the game is called Mortar. The way it is played is it is a 5 gold piece ante. You will be putting your ante in front of your place there, and once chips are placed there, you are not to touch them again. Once everyone has their ante, we will start. I will roll a die and place it here. It'll come up as a 1 through 20. You will then make an initial bet. Once the bets have gone, you can either choose to bet, you can choose to bail or fold, as it were, or you can choose to check, which means you wish to move Smiley on to the next player. Once all the bets are done for that first die roll, I will move the bets to the circle, and there will be another round of betting, after which it's the same rules as before. That second roll will be placed on the other end of my slot here. You will notice, once again, it will be 1 through 20. Another round of betting will ensue, in which following each of you will roll in turn a 20-sided die. The object is to get your die roll as close to between those two numbers as possible. That's numerically, not, literally. So if the numbers are an 8 and a 10, you want to roll a 9. Okay? If the rolls are a 1 and a 6, you want to roll a 3 or a 4. If more than one person gets the proper number needed, the pot will be split with the house taking a percentage of that. If the two rolls are either the same number or directly next to each other where they cannot be rolled between, the house gets the pot. Otherwise, the person closest to the desired number will win. Now, if you get the number directly, you will make double your bet. You will make double the pot. If you do not make one of those numbers, but you are the closest one to the pot, you will just make the pot minus the house's percentage. Does that make sense? Are there any questions?
Makes sense.
Okay.
Sounds excellent.
After we do a round of that, I don't recognize any of you from playing here before. Or have any of you played here at the Gates of Dawn before?
I have not, no.
No? Okay. So if each of you would place your auntie in front of your spot there, and your spot is that band with the 5 circles. Very good. Okay. The first roll of the evening.
Some interesting looking chips you have here.
Ah, thank you.
I see a 10.
Yeah, I don't see the die, though. That's a little troubling. Mr. Gaius, Father Gaius will have you start the betting.
You know what? I'm new to this game, so I'll stay in, but I'll pass.
You'll check?
Yep, I'll check there.
Okay. Mr. Bodmer, the bet goes to you.
I'd also like to sit around before the game. Sure, let's stay where we're at here.
Okay. An exciting game to begin with already. Miss Grimes, the bet goes to you.
Yeah. I'd like to raise the stakes a little bit here. Let's see here. I'll put in a little extra 5 gold if possible. Is that how it goes?
Yes, it is. And so you know, there is a limit of 25 gold per bet, so you can bet anything from 5 gold up to 25 gold, as you wish.
Sounds good.
Father Gaius, the bet is 10 gold. Would you like to stay in or fold?
I will stay in.
And you have the option to raise if you'd like.
I shall not raise, so I'll check.
Okay. Mr. Bodmer, the bet goes to you. The bet is 10 gold.
Very good, very good. I will put in my extra 5 there.
Very good. Okay. It's a
Oh
7.
dear.
Not sure why the dice aren't rolling. We'll play that out and see what happens there. The number to hit is an 8 or a 9.
All right.
And Ms. Grimes, I believe the bet goes to you.
8 or a 9 out of 20, right?
Yes, and unfortunately, the only numbers that can be hit are an 8 or a 9. If you can hit either of those, then you will get double the pot.
I will. Yeah, I'll stay in.
Okay. Ms. Grimes checks. The bet goes to the father.
I'll check.
Mr. Bodmer. The bet goes
I'll
to
check
you.
as well. I'll check as well.
Okay.
Yes.
The odds are not in our favor.
Okay. Ms. Grimes, it is your roll.
Good luck, but not as much luck as I hope I have.
No. 4.
Okay. Father Gaius.
All right. Oh! Oh, it's a 10. Oh! Come on, Bacchus! Well, I was from a little ways up north, but I've been in Seven Rivers, like you, kind of going from place to place. But now I've Seven Rivers for a little bit.
Are you the adventurer type?
I do a little dabbling in that here and there. Gamble with my life instead of my money sometimes, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's fun.
It can be. It can also be terrifying.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, yes. What about you, Bodmere? Where are you? You from around?
Oh, I'm a travel about. I'm a merchant.
What do you sell?
Various odds and ends. I try to
That's
find
big.
some. I try to find some various dwarven specialties that other people would like.
Oh, I've tasted some wonderful dwarven. I think it's whiskeys. Felt like it was burning my hair off as Gaius touches the stubble that is currently actually hidden by the hat and the glasses and yeah, like I'm in a poker game.
Wait, is Gaius actually have glasses?
It's that Gaius made sunglasses at some point.
Gaius just looks like a hacker right now.
Yeah.
No, I was going for a Texas Hold'em poker player as a gag, but it's getting kind of warm, so I'm going to stop with the gag. Well, so you sell dwarven stuff, excellent. And Grimes, I didn't catch your job. Did you?
I'm kind of more of a. Not really have a job. It's kind of like I gamble, I make money, and then I go and I experience things.
You know what? I used to follow a similar path until I guess Bacchus found me. Or a guy who hit me over the head and dragged me to a church did. I don't know.
Interesting.
You know.
I was never really the type for religion or faith, really.
Oh, well. It's... Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Listen, I'm from the Church of Rebels. We kind of like the low-key, have a good time. Like, this is technically all good with my church.
Oh.
Especially
now
drinking.
That's something I could be interested in.
Oh, yeah, you see? You've just gone to the stuffy ones.
Yeah.
We tend not to need to proselytize too much. We basically hand you a pamphlet and you see it and you're like, all right. Lots of drink, lots of fun times.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to definitely look at one of those pamphlets.
Oh, actually, and Gaius pulls out pamphlets. He's like, here you guys go.
No way.
Thank
All
you.
right. Okay.
Listen, you don't actually need to look at them. It's okay. But it's one of those things where you don't actually have to show up to a church anywhere. It's kind of like, hey, occasionally buy a drink for a friend, that kind of thing. You're doing boxes work. Wine is preferred, but not 100% necessary.
Interesting. And do you get any like favors? I heard people pray to get things from their patrons in some cases. Do you?
Oh, I have magic powers.
Magic powers.
I obviously can't display them in here because of the rules. But if you hurt yourself, I can do some healing. I do some other stuff that can, defend myself. I can do party tricks.
Defending yourself is very important in this place, for sure.
Yes. How's it going, Robin?
I think we're good, Father. I think it is your turn to roll.
Oh, I did. I rolled a 10.
Bodmir's.
You rolled a 10?
Yes, I rolled a 10,
okay.
yes.
So close,
it's now
but yet so far.
I know. Damnable.
Mr. Aylmore, Bodmere.
For once, you don't want the nat 20.
Yes, unfortunately. Not what I was looking for.
Okay.
Zorish was not with me on this roll. All right.
Now, wasn't I the closest? Don't I get the pot?
It has to be between the two rolls.
Oh, I thought it was the closest one. Oh.
No,
okay.
For instance, if it was an 8 and a 12, you want a 10. But if no one but you rolled a 9 or an 11, you would get the pot.
Oh, okay. I was thinking in between for double and then closest to the two. Okay. I misunderstood. Not a big deal.
It has to be between the two numbers. So, ante up.
Can we get some drinks?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, drinks.
I have a feeling we're going to be broke soon.
Partake in that Bacchus stuff.
Oh, yes.
And a young gentleman comes over and says, your drink orders, folks.
Fine ale. Fine ale.
One ale.
House cocktail.
House cocktail? Very good. What is the quality of wine you have in this place?
Oh, we don't serve wine, sir. There's not a quality that Madame Uma finds acceptable available in the city, unfortunately.
Well, you know what? At least she has a good taste for it, then. Then I shall do an ale and a whiskey, please.
One of each, coming right up. Miss Grimes, the ante is to you.
Thank you.
And the first roll. 2. Things could look good here, folks.
I like those odds.
So the bet goes to you, Father Gaius.
You know what? I'm going to stay until I see, or I will check until I see the next roll.
Mr. Bodmer, we have the bet to you. It is a 2 to start, which is always a good sign.
Yeah, I believe I'll raise. Another 5, please.
Miss Grimes, the bet is to you. It's a total of 10 at this point. 5 to stay
match.
In. And Father, the bet is 5.
I will match.
Oh, no. Oh.
Well, you might as well just take the cash, because it's physically impossible to roll between those two numbers.
Well, this does go to the house, unfortunately. I am so sorry. I'll tell
Ironically,
you what.
I was...
How quickly does that Bacchus magic start working?
Well, it depends on how quick the drinks get back.
At this point, your drinks do arrive. Gaius, your ale and your whiskey, a very healthy pour. Mr. Bodmer,
It better be.
your ale comes, a very nice large flagon. And your house cocktail, miss, is put before you. It is a It is kind of a reddish tinged drink served with a slice of Biggles fruit,
Ooh.
which
Thank
is
you.
a fruit that it's about the size of we'll say like a tennis ball, green and pink usually the rind, and the flavor tends to be like a cross between a grapefruit and a lime. So
Wonderful.
okay, back
Squeeze it into
to
the drink.
Is that fruit in your drink? Oh,
Yes.
What do you prefer, chicken?
Would you like some in yours?
no, thank you.
Gaius kind of looks.
Some fruit.
Gaius kind of looks down at his whiskey, shrugs, and then like puts his glass over. Whatever you're offering,
Sure, if you want some.
free is free.
So did you just down your whiskey?
No, not complete. No. Like he took a sip
Yeah,
of it, and she offered like the Biggles fruit, and she
Oh.
just kind of like
I
assumed,
squeezed
like,
a little
just-
bit.
Oh, gotcha.
Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah,
Give it accent of flavor.
there you go.
some Biggles in my whiskey.
There you go. Okay.
Huh.
Next round of mortar, ante up.
Who is the who do we start with? Or it doesn't really matter, I guess, unless we don't feel like participating. I'm buying in regardless.
I need more 5 chips.
I might get some
No.
change.
How many do you
You-
want, Miss Grimes?
Let me see here.
Might want to change all those tens.
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah.
change the tens, I'd
I'll
probably
cash
be
in a
smarter.
couple 10s. I'll give you 3 of my 10s to turn into 5s. Either we've got to start betting higher or lower.
No, first we got to see what the rolls are before we start betting. Because we don't know the odds until after we've already bought in. So yeah, the last one looked like it was going to be good. And then it was awful.
All right.
Which is why I'm going to wait until we see both numbers before I start to raise any higher. Because it's not like we got to bluff one another out or anything. We know the odds once we see them.
Yes.
You see? 2. This is good again.
Yes.
For now.
It could be.
Now,
Yes,
if you-
it could be.
Now, if they roll another 3, I'm going to want the croupier to swap out their dice.
Okay,
I'll
it is
stay
your
in.
bet, Miss. Okay, check.
Check. Yes.
Check.
I guess we're playing it safe. Check, please.
Safe. I'm playing to know what the hell I'm going to be betting for. Oh, so am I.
Ooh. All right. I'll just throw in a little 1 there.
Okay, the number to hit is a 4.
Oh, man. If we're doing the 1, then yeah. Screw it. I'll at least participate.
Okay.
I think one of us can get this.
I think there's like a 2% chance one of us will get this. Goodbye, cows. And whatever the ones are.
Okay, Ms. Grimes, it is your roll. You wanna hit a 4.
Here we go. Ugh.
Okay.
Very well.
Damn it! It's my normal rolling. What is with the dice? Why can't we have this on normal game night, Paul? Why can't you roll like this on normal game night? And why can't we roll like this on normal game night?
I have no idea.
This is malarkey.
Where
Sorry
was
to break
this
character.
when we were in the stores?
Yes. Where was this when I was covered? Anyway, sorry.
No, please, it's fine.
Sorry to break character. I apologize.
Oh, that was breaking character? I thought it was perfectly normal.
Oh no, it's just guys screaming at the gods.
Okay, so what we're going to do, your croupier calls over the pit boss that comes over and says, "Sir, the table would like to change games. Am I right?" She turns to you, looking to the three of you.
I think we all are ready for a change of pace.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a feeling our luck isn't being favored with the mortar at the moment.
I'm gonna drink more of this and hope that your god starts giving me some sort of luck. I drink
Yeah,
more. My house starts to.
or inspiration.
The pit boss says, "Very well. Bag of jewels." And Robin says, "Very good, sir." And turns back to you and says, "Okay, the next game we're going to try is called Bag of Jewels. This is where those yellow circles on the bar in front of you come into play.
Ah,
All right.
You will start by anteing up,
mm-hmm.
and then in this particular case, Miss Grimes will go first.
All right.
She will roll a 4-sided die, which will then go into that spot. The first spot, which will be right there. The dice is rolling. That's good. I guess we just had to change games. There will be a round of betting. Then, after each of you will roll a 4-sided die in turn, and then a round of betting.
Okay.
Then you will each roll a 6-sided die, which will go in the next circle.
Mm-hmm.
Another round of betting as we go along. Then an 8-sider, a 10-sider, and a 12-sider.
Okay.
Each in turn. After each roll, there will be a round of betting. I will join you in the 4-sider and the 6-sider as far as showing my rolls. The way the game is won goes in stages. The lowest, if there are no other winners for anything else. Well, wait a minute. The best hand is 5 of a kind. So if someone rolls 5 ones, they win. If someone rolls 4 of a kind and no one has 5 of a kind, they win. A full house, which is 3 of one number and 2 of another number, is the next in order. Then below that is a straight, meaning 5 numbers in a row.
Okay.
And if no one has any of those, the highest accumulated numbers from your rolls wins.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like this one more.
That sounds fun. I like this one.
I figured you might have better luck with this one. Keep in mind that after all of you roll your 5 dice and your last run of betting, I will then roll the remaining 3 of my rolls. And then whoever has the best gets the pot. Any questions?
Okay. Nope.
I don't think so.
Sounds good.
Good. Okay, ante up, please.
Our standard 5 gold.
Yep. Standard cow.
Miss Grime, if you would be so kind as to roll a 4-sided die for me, please.
Sure.
As a 1. Okay, Mr. Gaius, if you would roll the 4-sided die, please.
2.
And Mr. Bodmer.
Yes, of course. 1, 2, and 3. Very good.
And a 3. Okay, the bet is yours, Miss Grimes.
I like this. I'll raise it 1.
I'll match.
Mr. Bodmer.
I as well, of course.
Mr. Gaius, If you would roll a 6-sided die, please.
All right. 5. Not great.
Have a 6-sided die. That's not bad.
Depends on what you're going for.
True. Mr. Bodmer?
I got a 6.
I'm beginning to think Foundry is not the way to do this sort of game, but... Ms. Grimes.
Yes.
Depends if she gets a 4. Okay. If Dan gets one higher than me, I call shenanigans.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Wow. This is wonderful.
Paul, where'd you get this dice roller from?
From Foundry of all places.
Oh God! If he gets all 3s, we're screwed.
Okay, Ms. Grimes, if you would like to bet.
Yeah. I'm going to stay, I think.
Can't say I blame you, quite frankly. Father Gaius?
I will stay for now as well. The numbers are.
I will as well. I agree that's best.
Okay.
We're not on a road to victory at the moment.
Ms. Grimes, if you would roll an 8-sided die, please.
5.
All
Father?
right, let's 8-sided die. Let's see if I get a 6. Oh dear.
Stop that.
All right, Bodmere, roll me a 7.
Get a 7.
Damn, you broke the system. I was about to go to the real casino.
Try and use Foundry at a real casino.
Yeah. Listen, can we just use this system instead? I think I can anticipate what it's doing.
If it's my turn to bet, I think I will stay in.
Same. Oh, weird.
I'll stay as well. Of course.
Might as well just leave Smiley in front of Ms. Grimes.
Yeah. Show me potato salad.
D10?
Hey, roll a D10, please.
All right. 8.
Breaking the, we're breaking the we're breaking in the roller. That's what's happening.
These house dice need to be
7.
broken in here. Huh?
This isn't great for me.
Yours isn't bad. Well, you've got
It's not
3
great
in a row.
either. Yeah, but that doesn't help unless I have all in a row, I think. Are pairs a thing in this?
No.
Damn. Oh, wait, actually good, because you'd be winning right now then.
Well, it could be part of like a full house, though, right?
It
Right.
could be a part of a full house, yes.
Correct.
Oh, you...
Perhaps Zorich is finally...
And a 12-sider, please, Ms. Grimes.
All right.
The only way this would work for me is if it was both a 3 and a 4, but I don't think that's possible.
Am I assuming that no one's betting?
No, I am not betting on this.
Safe to assume, yes.
Yes. All right, rolling a d12. Oh! I got an 8.
Yeah.
What about a mostly straight?
Mostly straight.
Blast it! Dang.
Um,
So close.
all right, what did the house get?
Oh, can't wait to see.
Dun.
Oh, damn it, he's 4 of a... Oh, no, wait. 3 of a kind?
Three of a
4 of a
kind.
kind.
Yeah.
Ah, thank God. Does
Doesn't
3 of a
count.
kind to win? Ah.
No.
Oof. Oh, so goes
Does it
the
go to
highest number
anyone
then.
here?
Right.
Oh, yes, right.
In that
That's
case,
19.
28 for me.
25 for me.
Bacchus for the win! I'm glad
I
this is a real
finished my
percentage.
cocktail.
You need another cocktail?
Yeah.
I'll have
Definitely.
another, yes.
Okay. All the way
Woo!
around?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, please. And I'll have a whiskey as well, please.
Coming right up, sir. Be working, but this is probably the way you want to go. So we'll continue with this game.
Yes, I do enjoy this game. At least one of us won here.
And I am
yes.
sorry about that. Unfortunately, it's the way of the dice.
Oh, no. Of course.
Indeed.
Robin, can you turn in a chip for some 5s, please?
While you're doing that, I'll ante up. Be right back.
I will as well.
Okay, Miss Grimes. The roll is to you.
All right. 2.
We're still
I
waiting
feel
for
like-
our next round of drinks. So.
Ah, yes.
And
Well,
they
I
come.
feel... No, hey, ooh. Bacchus be praised. Yeah, this one seems like increased odds in our favor, just because there's just more dice being rolled. So more chance for Lady Luck to put her finger down on one side of the scales or the other.
And there's a
Yeah.
good chance somebody wins. It's not bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically it's the same odds of the same number of people winning, because there's still 4 of us. Because with the bank, the croupier, whatever.
Well, Mortar seemed more like a everybody could lose type.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Yes. But that was definitely had that vibe.
Perhaps, though, after a few drinks and a few rounds of this game, perhaps we should give that
There we
a
go.
shot.
I think I want to say if we stay hard on this, I'm not leaving that table.
Okay, Mr. Gaius, it is your roll.
Excellent. Start off with the 4. All right. That's good, because you know what? Every single one of those dice has a 1.
And Mr.
Very
Bodmer.
true.
3 again.
Hey, you know what? They all have 3s. They all have 3s.
They all.
Actually, now that I say that out
Okay.
loud, technically this first
They
roll has
all
all the
have-
numbers.
yes.
Yeah. It was not as profound as I originally thought.
Okay, basically what I'm going to do is, being that I've noticed that the table has a pattern, if anyone wishes to bet at any particular time, please alert me. If I see any patterns that might cause you to feel like you might be in the lead or something, I will ask. But otherwise, I will wait till the end to ask for your bets.
Oh,
Sure.
thank you
Okay?
very much. Yes.
Very good.
Custom
Gaius?
made game for us.
Oh,
All
hold
right.
on. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh. Well,
You
I rolled.
guys, that's okay. We can do that.
I apologize. I'm just
No. It was my fault.
high on the
totally.
wind. Real bad when I said that out loud.
Mr. Bodmer, if you would roll me a 6-sided die, please.
Yes. 6.
And Miss Grimes.
3.
Okay, Mr. Gaius and Miss Grimes both have. Miss Grimes has the beginnings of a straight. Mr. Gaius has a pair. If there's no betting, Mr. Gaius, if you would roll me an 8-sided die, please.
No betting so far. Oh. Okay. I guess may the gods favor me. Oh.
Yes, I'm definitely going to have to look at that pamphlet.
Yes, it's easy reading material. There's a lot of cartoons in it and stuff.
Was that for
see.
Mr. Bodmer?
It was, yes.
Ah. And Ms. Grimes.
Seems as though the luck has gone to the priest here.
Well,
2.
just have to establish some faith
Hmm.
on high.
I
Let's
assume
be
it-
honest.
That magic must help a lot, quite a bit on your adventures that you go on.
Oh, much more so than here, because this is just straight luck. When I'm out in the field, I can actually, turn things more in my favor. Which is why I started adventuring.
Okay. We'll move the roll to Father Gaius. Miss Grimes has the possible makings of a 4 of a kind. Mr. Gaius can make either a 4 or 5 of a kind or a full house. And Mr. Bodmer has the makings of a straight in the works.
I'll stay for now.
Okay.
I don't think I have the makings of a 4 of a kind. I have a 2, a 3, and a 2.
Father Gaius, if you would roll me an 8-sider, 10-sider. please.
What?
Box of priest. Oh, Bacchus be praised.
I rolled a 1.
You too, Oh,
And my turn. 2.
Oh, you have 3 of a kind there.
Yes, I do.
So you do have the potential for 4 of a kind.
I do
Father
now.
Gaius has 4 of a kind, has the potential for 5 of a kind. Mr. Bodmer, you really don't have any chance of winning, it looks like, at this point. So if you want to fold, that might be a wise on your decision. Because if you really don't think you can get anything, you always have the option to fold. But if you wish to bet, you are welcome to.
Does 4 of a kind win?
4 of a kind will beat high number.
Oh, okay.
4 of a kind. The only thing that can beat 4 of a kind is 5 of a kind, as a matter of fact.
what about, so just 5 of a kind is the only thing that's higher,
Yes, correct.
not a full house. Okay,
Correct. That is just below 4 of a kind.
gotcha.
So, Mr. Gaius, if it is your roll, if you would roll a 12-sided die, please.
Oh, I really wish the house would bet with us when we do this. You know what? I'm gonna have to raise it up for Bacchus by 5.
Okay. Mr. Bodmer, would you like to bet or fold?
I will fold, thank you.
And Ms. Grimes.
I'm going to match it. I don't think you can get another one.
Okay. Father Gaius, if you would roll us a 12-sided die, please.
No, malarkey.
All right, I just need a 2.
I got uppity.
It's my turn.
Yes, Ms. Grimes, it is your roll for a
Alright.
12-sider.
There was a 2 in there, though.
Would you like it to count as a 2, Miss Father Gaius?
No, sorry. We got to play by the rules.
Yes.
Okay. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
Looks like Father Gaius is the winner.
Like to thank Bacchus.
Yeah, I definitely need to start trying that worship thing.
And the good news is with the Church of Revels, you don't necessarily need to choose Bacchus. We actually have a pantheon of gods that are known for their lack of celibacy, freewheeling, overindulging. We're kind of like a catch-all.
Just a bunch of adventuring, wild.
Just having good time gods.
Interesting. How come no
Yeah.
one's ever told me about these ones?
Well, you know, it's just we're kind of low key because at some point there were people trying to like kill us, but that was like a different country, so
Oh.
yeah. They didn't like us, you know, they're like corrupting the youth, blah blah blah.
Is that where
Or
you're
definitely-
from? Or
Oh no, that's well, it's stories that was passed on to me from clergy prior, because
gotcha.
that you know the more stuck up, stick up their ass clergy, they're like, you gotta be good, you gotta do things this way. We're kind of like, no, you don't.
Gotcha. I'm very interested in that.
Oh, I know. It's
And then
it's
if I could get
fantastic.
magic powers on top of it, that would be wonderful.
Ironically, Grimes, I used to be kind of in your line of work.
Really, just gambling and adventuring.
Yeah. More the gambling than the adventuring part, but yeah, totally. Gambling,
And
drinking,
now-
fornicating.
What is it you do that's different exactly now?
I now have magic powers.
I see.
Oh, and I am devout to Bacchus on high. But, you know, it's kind of was I was all accidentally doing it to begin with. So, we just see it. We see eye to eye. We get each other, you know?
Yes, I think so. Definitely.
It's like...
Haven't
like,
been on too many crazy adventures, none that required any magic.
You'd be careful. Listen, if you're here and the guard offer you a job to go in the sewers, I don't think you should take it.
Oh, have you been
It
in
is.
Why
the
would
sewers?
anybody go in the sewers?
It's a mess down there. You know, maybe somebody that was from the country who didn't really understand how big or god awful this much people can make just awful would do that. Yeah. Or hard up on cash. Like, say, if they were in a giant forest and their horses were stolen by a magic fucking tavern.
What?
Oh shit! Yeah, like you said, I've been on adventures and I've seen some wild shit.
There's a tavern that steals your horses magically?
Well,
That
it's a
sounds
magic
like an
tavern.
excellent tale.
Yeah, it is. Maybe at another time. Robin, who's up to start?
Certainly.
Actually, it's ante up, and then it's Mr. Bodmer's turn.
Foreshadowing for later, folks.
Oh, I love a good foreshadowing.
Oh yeah, you'll be. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll hear it
Sewers
sooner or later.
and a magic tavern. Interesting.
Not the same place, thank God.
Good. Are they in the same city, though?
Oh
Some
no,
lovers?
no. The Magic Tavern sadly is not here. That's north
Okay.
of here. Yeah.
North.
Yeah.
Is that the
Yeah.
name of the tavern that
Magic Tavern.
Robin asks?
No.
Magic Tavern?
No. It magical in nature, not the name.
Ah.
Hmm.
Mr. Bodmer, is your roll a four-sided die, please?
Excellent.
Definitely need to know the name. That way I'd never stay there and lose my horse.
Yeah, it's like Fiddler's Rest or some such nonsense.
Good to know.
If a guy named Jack Goodfellow is there, fucking run.
All right. Jack
Or-
Goodfellow's not a good
or s-
fellow.
Or sleep on your horse. I don't know if he did it on purpose or by accident.
Miss Grimes,
Oh.
it is your roll.
4.
I miss that horse.
Mr. Gaius, as you wipe the tears of your horse,
Oh, I remember him fondly. Merlot.
Is anyone betting or shall I roll?
Mr. Bodmer, a 6-sided die, please.
Very good.
Ms. Grimes, 6-sided die.
1.
Lucky Father Gaius.
Well, let's not
6-sided
start on a roll, because that was definitely 1. Now, I got like 4 1s and a 3 last time. If I get a 3 and then 4 1s, I think we need to retire this game too. Not until I've won all my money back, though.
Let's see.
No, I think
And
we'll
you.
be sticking
You can
with
win
this
your
one
money.
for a little while, actually. It seems to be... It's been doing you quite well, Father, I will say that.
Yes, well, never mind. I won't say what I was just about to say.
Unless anyone wants to make a bet, Mr. Bodmer, it is an 8-sided die roll to you.
Anyone betting?
No,
No.
I'm not saying right now. They got a pair up top, so I'm not really keen on giving them more money. As much as Robin has been just an excellent person this entire event.
4.
Thank you, sir. Very much appreciated. We have a pair of 4s for Ms. Grimes.
Oh,
We have an 8 for the father. Are there any bets?
I'll throw in 1 more gold.
Ms. Grimes is holding the lead with a pair of 4s.
I'll match.
Play the game. I will as well. Thank you.
Very good. Mr. Bodmer, is your roll is a 10-sided die, please.
Ooh. Oh, Bodmer.
Yes.
Mr. Bodmer has a straight in the making.
It could be, yes.
Miss Grimes,
Yes,
a
D10.
10-sided die, please.
1.
Oh. A flush in the making.
Father Gaius,
Let's see. Not really much in the making.
I'll throw in 1 more gold.
Ah. Grimes.
Grow. I'll match.
I guess I will as well.
Mr. Bodmer, is your roll with a 12-sided die, please.
All right, Zorish, be with me. Ah.
Ooh.
Ah.
1.
And we have a full house.
It doesn't really matter what I roll, because it's physically impossible, I think, for me to win now. But I will do it just for the hell of it. Damn. If you didn't get that 1, I would have won this hand, too. Were you reading the pamphlet? I think you were reading the pamphlet.
I was looking at it a little briefly, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely... See? Odmer hasn't touched the pamphlet. He just put it in his pocket, hasn't looked at it since. Now let's see what the evil that is the house does. A 6? A 9?
This bodes well for you, Grimes. Congratulations.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yes, no, yeah, this is all you now, Grimes. And a 6.
All right.
To Grimes!
Yes.
And getting our,
To
getting our
me.
money slowly back from the house.
Thank you.
Now, out of character, Brianna, you know you're stealing money from the party, right?
Yes.
No,
just
she
wanted to
is
let you
not,
know.
because she's not Vivalda.
But she will be.
What Viv doesn't know won't hurt her.
Okay, I'll remember that
I didn't
line.
think that was the way Viv thought.
That's not how Viv thought. This is how Grimes
It's not how Viv
thinks.
thoughts. It is not how Viv
Viv
thoughts.
thought's not like this.
Ante up, please.
I do enjoy this one.
Miss Grimes, if you would roll me a 4-sider, please.
Yes. 1.
Father Gaius.
Tree.
Mr. Bodmer.
First time I haven't rolled a 3 on a 4-sider. Very good.
Times are changing. A 4. All right.
And if there are no bets, Ms. Grimes, a 6-sider, please.
All right. Ooh, 1.
Grimes doing that one rolling.
I do like the ones.
As do I. But 4's all right. Oh, my, we're all in it. What does the house have? The house is in it, too. Oh, damn.
Interesting.
With no bets,
right.
then Miss Grimes, if you would roll an 8-sider, please.
4.
Father?
Oh, damn. If the other two are just high and everybody else was like trash, I can hope for the best.
There are no
Not
bets.
the best roll.
The roll goes
No.
to Ms. Grimes.
No, we all kind of screwed the
Alright.
pooch there on that third die.
Yeah. 3. If I can get a 2, that might help. Oh, no, I can't. It's not a full straight. Never mind.
No. Oh, that's not good either.
Dang.
All right, so this one's probably going to be a matter of who has the higher numbers.
Yeah. Unless the house comes and just rakes us over the coals.
Ms. Grimes is a 12-sided die to you.
Very well. 3.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
Oh. It did me dirty, D12. Did you better?
Not too bad.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, at this point, Father has the highest number so far, right?
Let me double check.
Yeah.
Because it's close between me and
Okay, 11,
Dan.
18, 19, 20, 21. Ah, okay, so Mr. Bodmer is in the lead.
what does Bodmer have? Is he got like 22?
Got 11,
I'm at 21.
18, 20, 21.
21.
And you're at 19, right, Father?
I'm at 20.
He's at 20.
Yeah.
Okay, he's at 21.
Excellent. You see, Bodmer? You touched the pamphlet after I pointed out the fact that you didn't even look at it. Bacchus is blessing us all now.
If you think it helped, I'll take it for you.
Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Yeah.
Or your croupier.
All right.
Show me a 1.
Oh, no.
That's not great.
Blast! I'll be going home empty-handed tonight.
Is that a house with 25, I believe?
Yes. Unfortunately. Terribly sorry, folks.
It's fine.
It happens to the best of us. Or Bodmer.
All right.
Okay, ante up, please.
You
We'll
are.
go ahead and roll. 4.
2.
I got a 4 as well.
If there are no bets, the roll goes to Ms. Grimes for a 6-sided die.
Sure.
Well, the house should roll.
4.
The house will roll.
Five. Not great. Neither cumulatively nor making a thing happen. Better. I'd rather Grimes have it.
D8.
Yes.
6.
Oh my. There's exactly one way I can win.
All right.
D10.
3.
I'm on 3 or 4. Not gonna be that. I guess maybe highest.
Mr. Bodmer. Oh, Mr. Bodmer is the makings of a straight.
Oh.
It could be.
Oh yeah.
If anyone would like
Yeah.
to make a bet, Mr. Bodmer or anybody else?
I'll pass.
I will. I wish to keep playing later on. I will pass at the moment.
Okay, the Ms. Grimes and Mr. Gaius are within 1 point of their high scores there. Miss Grimes, it is your roll for a 12-sided, please.
2.
Looks like you may have the high score, friend.
Well, you still have a 2 in 12 chance of pulling it out. Or a 1 in
see it.
6.
Let us see if luck is with me. Ah!
Oh,
Oh!
so close.
Don't think your pamphlet is helping.
It helped sort of the one you haven't been reading. I mean, I won't.
To be honest,
Well, let's see. Let's see
I'm
what the
I'm
house
a bit
does.
into the cups to be reading.
Oh, do you want the one with just cartoons?
Pictures would be good. Thank you.
Oh, that's the one he gave me. Here, we can trade.
Thank you.
Oh, shit! Sorry.
It's fine. I thought they were all the same. I didn't realize there was one with words.
Well, there's for the children and whatnot. But
Oh,
let's see what the house has. You got 13
Oh.
oh.
at 23.
What
I have 27, I think.
Ooh, a tie.
Oh.
I'll double check my numbers. 19, 20. That is 27.
That will go, being that I have, don't say anything to the pit bosses, although I'm going to get reamed out later for it. One of these will go to the house as the percentage, and there we go.
Ah, merci, Robin. I'll remember you when we leave tonight with a tip.
I look forward to that, sir. Thank you so much. It's about this time that Madam Uma comes around and says, Miss Steele, are our guests having a good time? And Robin says, it started off a little rough for them, but they've been doing much better once we changed games. Ah, very good. Does anybody need any drinks or refreshments of any kind?
I'll do another round.
Yeah, one more.
Another
Ale's the
round all
best part of
way?
the evening. Yes.
Okay. We also
Third time's
have
the
a
charm.
fully stocked humidor. If anyone would be interested, just let us know.
Oh, I'll take one of
Okay.
those as well.
Okay. Coming right up. How about you, sir?
None for me. Just the
Ms. Grimes?
I'll just stick with the cocktail for now. Thank you.
Very good. Have a wonderful evening, and may the luck of the gods be with you. And she nods to you, Father.
Oh, I like you. Have a good night,
Thank
Yuma.
you. Miss Grimes, the roll is yours. It is a force.
Yes.
Oh, yes, let's ante
Oh,
up.
yes, the chips.
I must say, Paul, you found a really creepy smiling person token.
That's the symbol of Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Oh. Well, I never want to visit there. Okay.
Well, it was a real hole for a while. From what I gather, it's coming back now. But that was the smiley face that was on the side of one of the boardwalk buildings, I believe.
Yeah, it's unsettlingly large mouth. All right, I will roll my D4 now.
It's a demonic halfling.
2.
Mr. Bodmer.
3.
Not one word, Father.
We'll see what the next roll does.
Oh my.
You were saying?
I was saying not one word.
Good. I said like 3 or 4.
Right. 6.
Other Gaius, roll me a 7 on a 6-sider, please.
If I could, I would.
I got a 5.
Yeah, but we still have a 6, 7, 8, and then we have 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 6. Grimes got 7. Bodmir got 8. House has 9. Weird.
That'll be enough, Mr. Gaius.
Oh, I listen. I love patterns. I just love seeing
I don't
them.
make the software, I just run it.
Software, what?
Right.
The fourth wall's
I'm
breaking.
sorry.
The fourth wall's breaking. No!
5. Mine's not looking too good.
Possible straight for Mr. Gaius.
Just going for a high score over in Bodmir's area.
Yes.
Which, let's be honest, odds are that's how you're going to win.
D10. 9.
All right. Let's see, D10. Oh! Yeah. The only thing I could do is get highest now, which I don't think is possible. Unless I max out on the D12 and y'all just roll ones.
Alright, give me a 12, please. 6.
Still some strong rolls there.
Not bad.
D12. Oh! Oh no!
It's okay, Mr. Bodmir. He invoked the will of his god against you, I guess.
No, God no.
Starting to think
Grimes-
something is in here.
Grimes got a 27. They're doing well. They'll beat me quite well. Bodmir, you got a respectable 24. You're not going to be Grimes, but
I believe second place is called losing.
first
Alright,
loser.
let's see what the
Yes.
house has.
Oh, that's so far. That's just not great. Not great.
At least the ale is excellent.
The whiskey's pretty good too, and
The whiskey was
yeah.
good. Yeah, very good.
Cocktail was nice.
ambiance pretty good.
Yes,
Won't lie, companionship also well. You know,
I appreciated it. I agree.
yeah.
Very good. Very good.
I've been to too many places where the gamblers get a little too crazy.
Yes.
Gaius, roll me a perception check, please.
Oh my, that's never a good thing. 10.
Okay.
We're about to get bundled away in sacks and beaten.
Does it happen often for you?
More than you think. But not as often as I'm implying. I don't. You know,
It's not letting me roll my dice.
would you like one of us to roll for you?
Yes, I'd like Ms. Grimes to roll me a die, please.
Sure.
A
What would you like me to
D12.
roll?
D10, please.
Okay. Oh, D10?
Yes.
2.
Excellent.
And a D12, please.
Roll low.
11.
Oh, you can only blame yourself for this one.
I ruined myself.
Mostly with that 11 at the end there. Well, I think everything's been going good tonight. I wonder what kind of cigars they have in the humidor. I'm interested to give those a whirl. If I would have known that they had them here, I would have definitely gotten a prop ahead of time because I still have a bunch of dollar cigars from my brother's wedding.
Dollar cigars?
Yeah, no, we have a doctor who just is like, I bought $45 cigars. I'm like, there's 8 of us. Why did you buy 45 $1 cigars? It's like, oh, if you wanted more than one, I'm like, who smokes more than like 2 in a night at most? It's like smoking a pack of cigarettes in a night. Anywho, yeah, I would have had props. Would have had props. But yeah, no. By the way, Paul, definitely do
Yes.
enjoy this second game a whole lot more
I
than
figured.
the other one.
I figured.
Oh yeah.
Not the fact that I'm winning, the fact that like just the odds
The
just seem
odds are
better. The odds are better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, what the hell's in this liquor?
Your cigar comes.
heard-
The young lady asks you what sort of cut you would like. She has a couple
Give it a
different-
punch.
Okay, she puts a punch in the end for him. Takes out a flint and lights a little piece of cedar for you,
Ah, cedar. All right.
and then offers it up to light for you.
Ah, please, thank you.
Okay, I believe
Magic.
it is time to ante up.
Going to put in 5 ones.
I believe I am out of 5 gold piece chips as well.
The ironic thing is, I think I might be at even again, so that's about as well as I'm doing.
And Miss Grimes, the
Yes. 2.
father.
3.
Mm.
All right, Bodmere, give me a 4.
There we go.
Stop that, father.
All right, House, show me 1. If not, damn, you're ruining the system, House.
Okay, Father Guys, you notice you are facing across the room from where you entered the room.
Mm-hmm.
You notice a large group of very well-dressed people with a couple very large, well-dressed people with them. But when you see them, the thing that catches your attention is one of the gentlemen, an older gentleman, and older than you, but not necessarily like elderly or anything like that, is
Like
staring.
maybe in his 40s.
Yes, maybe
Okay.
in his early 40s, staring directly at you. The minute he sees you kind of clock him, he turns around and the entire group goes in the curtain.
The hell?
What?
I don't know. I think that guy was giving me the eye.
Because you're winning.
Well, I mean, I've won.
Security?
I've won a. Oh no, not security. More like, hey, how you doing? Or you look familiar. One of those kind of eyes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Did I recognize him, Paul?
Roll me a history check, please, with disadvantage because it's from way across the smoky room.
Oh no. Yeah, definitely. The lower number is 5, so no.
Okay. There's something familiar about him, but that's really as far as you're going to go.
I might have known him, but I don't know who he is.
Perhaps you gave him the wrong pamphlet in the past.
Well, maybe. He didn't look illiterate to me, though.
Do you come to this casino often, or is this...
Actually, first time. Since I got to Seven Rivers, I was constantly in motion doing things. This is the first night I've actually got to sit down, relax, have a couple drinks and relax amongst my peers, if you know what I mean.
Gotcha. Do you have an adventuring group that you go with, or is it just different people every time?
Oh no, I have a couple regulars. Where we're adding more on. When I got here, it was me and my 2 friends that I knew from back up north, and we've since added a decent group of people. There's this really adorable blue short one who just does sometimes the most terrifying of things. We have another one. She's got like a helmet with wings that is currently kind of jacked up, but she is, strong and a good person, like just a good heart and everything. And then we have Well, we just met this new elf. Just a sweetheart, and I'm almost worried that my other friend is making them into a mass murderer or serial killer.
Oh.
Well, listen, they're all bad people. It's not like anybody was killed. This is all like either monsters or bad people.
Okay.
But just when we met them, the sweetest pie, and then like 1,000-yard stare goes over Gaius' eyes. Just the most horrifying of activities.
As you say that to Grabs, you look over at Bogber, and he's just like wide-eyed with the ale, like, what the hell? The fuck?
Anywho, but yeah, no, she's Peaches, just wonderful. I gotta have actually, you know what? You think about it, I gotta have a sit down with my friend Reed. He has somehow corrupted her. I don't know how, because he's actually a very nice person too. I think those two just don't. Well, they mesh real well, but in a bad way.
Interesting. Yeah.
You know, like alcohol and gambling.
It's a really good thing that all of us get along so well. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Well, you know what? If we ever need an adventuring party, I know where come look. I'm a cleric. I heal. Everybody likes that.
Does the party have a name, you guys?
Oh, we've been shopping things around. The problem is everyone wants to kind of get jokey about it. And I keep telling them, like, listen, you're not going to get hired with a joke name. Yes, we'll laugh. We'll have a couple drinks. Ha ha ha. But you think the Baron's going to hire some, like, gag name? No. No, I think we are very sarcastic. Working that into the team name might be a good idea.
Is that the goal, to be hired by the Baron?
Well, just be hireable. The Baron obviously is the highest in land in this area. So in theory, if that works here, that could work elsewhere. It's good branding. Like, you don't go to Seven Rivers.
Branding is very important.
Oh, yes. You don't go to Seven Rivers for their wine, apparently. You go here for the whiskey. And the ale.
Mm-hmm.
And the ale. Ale's not bad.
Yeah. The wine definitely feels like they just soaked up wine and something else in a rag and then squeezed it into a bottle.
That's what you would have gotten, sir, probably, if you had pushed the wine. But, if you check all of the fields and farms surrounding Seven Rivers, they're all growing grains, which is why the city's so well known for its beers, ales, and whiskeys and distilled and brewed items. I mean, you'll notice we have a whole bakery district and lots of baked goods and entrees and such that have a focus with baking.
Oh, no, I've completely overindulged. I completely understand. I just thought, like, Seven Rivers, you're on a major water body, you're a pretty large city. I thought you would have at least imported some wine at this point.
Well,
I understand why you don't have any. I understand you don't have any good, like, local vintages. Believe me, last time I had good wine, it was up in the mountains where I was trained. Oh, the wine there. Ah, so good.
Well, we there is wine in the city. It's just, being perfectly honest, no one drinks it because everyone wants the whiskey and the beer and the ale. But
makes sense.
Mr. Bodmer, it is yours with the 6-sided roll, please.
Okay. And a 6.
Well, not terrible. Potential for a straight.
Or some high rolls, of course.
Got a pair.
You got a pair there?
Or the high roll. And I too have a pair.
Oh, but you don't think that the guy who was clocking you wasn't bad or anything, just...
No. He looked kind of well-to-do with a group of well-to-do people, so maybe I ran into them at some point. But I've been up in the Clifftop District. There's some hoity-toities up there I've interacted with at some point or another.
Been to the Overlook. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do up there?
It's spent more money than I should. Like I said, I dropped off the message with the Baron. I went back up and had a couple drinks with him. By the way, the whiskey is fantastic in this town. FYI.
Wait, you dropped off a message for the Baron? No, you did not mention that. You said that you were trying to work for the Baron.
Oh no! Well, we had a message for the Baron that we had to deliver about the news from up north, and then after the fact, I got invited back to have a very pleasant, and I won't lie, very inebriated night with the Baron. I was 5 to 6 sheets to the wind. I don't think sailing ships actually have that many sheets, but I was.
Enough whiskey, sir. I think they probably would seem to.
Yes.
Says Robin.
Oh, yes, Robin. Quite so. Quite so.
Mr. Bodmer, it is your role for an 8-sided die, please.
Very good.
Oh, all still in the running. Less so. Less so.
All right. D8. 3.
Not great.
Not wonderful.
Also awful. Ugh.
It's just when we get excited, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we got a 7, a 7, and an 11.
All right, not bad.
All right, he's sitting in an 18, not terrible.
All right. D10. 5.
Let's see, what do I got? Okay. I don't feel comfortable about this at all, really, to be quite honest. I have a 1 in 6 chance of doing something okay.
Father Gaius has a chance to be to win with a full house. Mr. Bodmer, you have a chance to be in the high roll. Might be a chance for one of you to bet to scare out the other one. Any bets?
I think I'll stay. Grimes?
I'll stay.
Same.
Okay.
Very good, very good.
Mr. Bodmer is your roll.
All right. Aha!
Oh.
Perhaps.
Ugh.
Perhaps this is my hand. Yes.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Mayhaps.
Definitely not me.
Come on, Bacchus.
Oh,
Damn it.
oh wow. Previous rolls were quite low. Very good.
Yes, it's very low. 3 of your dice beat all of mine.
Oh, come on. Dang it.
That's not looking well for you.
You know, Bodmer's going to flip the table. Oh!
Does Bodmer flip the table?
I think I need to cash in some chips for a small.
Okay.
Perhaps some food for all the gold I've lost tonight.
We might be able to arrange that, sir. How about some of those 25 chips? Would you like to cash some of those in?
So how much longer do you think the 2 of you will be in Seven Rivers?
Not sure. Whenever I feel like leaving, I guess.
Yeah. Wherever the winds kind of blow you thing.
Oh, yeah. Eventually I get
plan to
tired
stay
of
for a while.
places.
What was that, Bodmer?
I plan to stay for a while. before I head out.
Excellent.
I've
Miss
sold
Grunt,
some.
would you care to make change
Yes.
with any of your chips?
Yes. I'll go ahead and cash in 2 of my 25s here.
I made some good coin while here in the city, and I plan to indulge a bit over the next
Oh,
week or two,
nice.
perhaps.
Yes, what is it? You
Although-
said you sell dwarven, what is it? Delicacies? Is that what you said? Or...
Odds and ends, as it were. We had some fine dwarven made rugs. They were beautiful, and some of my contacts in the Overlook, they purchased them.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That must have turned a pretty penny. Everything
It
sold
did.
up there is like 3 times the cost.
Yes, it was a very profitable transaction. Very nice. Very nice.
Wonderful.
And tee up.
All right.
Of course. Let's see if I can't lose all of my money tonight.
You're doing fine. Did you just win?
I did not.
No, he actually lost to the house.
Oh, sorry. I must have passed out or something.
Father,
The
is your
cigar's got
roll with a
something going to my
4-sider,
head.
please.
4-cider coming in.
And your round comes. Your next round
Excellent.
comes around.
Oh, delightful.
A 1 as well.
Let's all get ones. How about that?
Maybe. Oh, what do you know?
It's like I have a 1 in 4 chance of being right. House, give me a 1.
Join us, Robin.
Do it. One of us. One of us. Oh, you ruined it. No fun. All right. No. I'm not upping anything yet because none of us are doing. Oh. There's no pattern there.
Thank frickin' God.
Oh, no. You thank the gods when there's a pattern. You see? That's a pattern. As long as your pattern, Robin, is not just roll high on every single roll. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, did I call it? Oh, shit.
So far.
I'm prescient. All right, roll. You roll, Robin. You roll low the rest of the time. Everyone else just roll high. All right, this is D8. I've been rolling a lot of 1s and 3s.
All right, give me a 1.
Well, it's not terrible yet. All right, let's see what this D10 does to me. Oh, it's the worst it could be.
I mean, it could have been a 2.
No. Yes, it could have been a 2. That would have been worse.
All right, D10. All right, another 5.
That's good. All right, Grimes is doing all right.
Matter of fact,
nope,
she seems to be in the best seat right now.
Mm-hmm.
With Mr. Bodmer being in the second best seat for high roll.
Oh, I definitely clicked on too many buttons by accident here. Oh shit. No. Can I just delete all that?
Yeah.
Anyway, no. Why is there a -1? There we go. Oh, yay! That in 4. That 4. Mother. God.
Hey.
I've heard swearing
right.
like a sailor, haven't heard swearing like a holy man before.
Oh, I actually got to be careful about how I swear because I can actually curse people.
Oh,
Are you sure you didn't swear at me before we began playing?
scared now.
No, you would have noticed. It's
5 or a 1.
it's not luck based. Let me tell you, my curses.
Now, if I could just get the highest somehow, but I'm not sure.
You beat me by 1.
I beat you by 1, yes.
For those here at the house, kids.
5.
Nope. Pass us in at 15.
3, okay.
18.
Give me a 1. Oh!
28.
No. That's to the house. Not bad, not bad.
Ante up.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a 5.
And Miss Grimes.
Alright. 2.
Father.
2. All right, Podmere. Roll a 2. I don't think you've rolled a 2 yet, have you?
I don't think I have, no. Seems I've added your 2 and 2 together.
Yes.
I think
So
you rolled a
that's-
2
that's
last
not-
time.
Did I?
Me? I don't know.
Honestly, after all the ale, the numbers are starting to all look the same.
It's starting to get a little fuzzy.
4.
Perhaps more ale will cure that. Oh,
Yes. Alcohol. The cause and cure for all of life's problems.
well,
Well,
some high
at
rolls.
least numerically in the lead.
Yes, you mentioned that you can get blessings from Bacchus if you buy a friend a drink, you said?
Well, it's like kind of our version of praying. You do good to another good will be done unto you. Now, if you're looking explicitly to exploit that in gambling, I can't guarantee that.
Another
Bacchus
round
works
in
comes as you're
mysterious-
saying this.
Yeah, Bacchus works in mysterious ways.
Well, I'll order you another ale
Yeah.
or whiskey or whatever it is you desire.
And I'll order you one because we seem to be doing equally okay at this.
I think so.
And
Coming right up.
Bodmere, you need to switch to something else. Your ale's not doing you right.
No, it's not.
It is some fine ale, though.
7. Mine's not great this time. Hopefully I can get a high number.
4. I need very specific things to happen for this to be good.
I do seem to be rolling high, at least this time.
Yes.
And you're at least in the realm of maybe a straight.
3.
Yeah, that's not great.
My roll is not great this time.
All right.
Maybe when we get
Sure.
the drinks, then it'll work.
Maybe.
Well,
Let this
before
be a
so
3.
you know, the
Anyway.
reason why the person was getting your drink order so quickly is they had just delivered another round, and now they're off to get another round. So
Yes.
you do have fresh drinks.
Drinking.
Okay.
How many
Yeah.
drinks am I in?
I don't know, how
Probably,
many
I think about
D6s
6
are-
at this point.
I was going to say about a D6 worth. Gotta be careful. You guys aren't as large as I am. It tends to help
Doesn't
with
mean I
the...
can't hold it.
I didn't say you can't hold it, milady. I'm just saying the absorption, there's more body to absorb.
Yes.
Have you drank with dwarves? Come on.
Well, you may not be high, but you tend to be wide.
Ms.
Oh, yes, my turn.
Grimes.
Yes. Alright. 3.
If only I could get a 3. Son of a... Well, I think I might be out of this running. Or at least very close to being out of it.
Now, that is some high rolls. What
That
have
is
you
a
got,
pretty high
House?
roll.
Gaius has got
Fine.
24, in case you're curious.
I'm at 34.
Oh, dear God. Yes, you are.
It's time for some coin to come my way.
Oh, don't worry. Watch it all one.
Oh, yes, I think you definitely win.
I didn't give her a pamphlet, did I?
Robin
Is
needs
Robin
a
holding a
pamphlet.
pamphlet?
No, I don't think Robin actually needs a pamphlet.
Oh, thank Bacchus.
Rolls another 3, though, or 4, or 1.
Don't stop.
I know.
Well, there's a 5 and 6 chance she doesn't get it.
Damn it!
She did it.
My. I'm gonna give you back your pamphlet and see how that works. Hold on.
Oh, you're just giving away the luck, lady.
We'll see on this next round, hopefully.
If House wins again, I'll burn all these pamphlets and print out new ones.
Ante up.
All right.
I'm starting to run out of moo cows again. Uh-oh. And he start winning.
Do you want to turn in some chips?
Oh no, I'm fine for the time being. I got plenty for now, but
Okay.
I just don't want this trend of the house to keep winning.
Yeah, sorry about that, says Robin.
Hey, listen, it's your job. You're doing your job. We're all having a good time, right, Bodmere? Who's had victory snatched from him on multiple occasions.
Where's the food?
Miss Grimes.
Yes.
They never offered any.
3.
3.
Oh.
Now, Bodmere, you can't roll a 6 on this, so
D6.
so far.
3.
And I get a 5. All right, I guess I gotta go for a high instead of matching.
I'm going to 6.
Oh, there you go. You're on your way to high number. Shit ass.
Okay. I'll do my D8. 4.
Oh, you D8.
All right.
Not looking good for old Gaius.
Give me a 3 or 4, maybe. All right. 10.
Well, you just go for a high number now. You're sitting at 20. It's not terrible.
Perhaps. No.
Let's see. D10. Ah! No. 19. See, you're beating me. And he's kicking our ass in this one.
No.
All right.
It's not that far ahead.
Yeah, well, it's 23.
Hopefully,
We'll see when the house just rakes us for a hole. Oh,
Well.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Well, let's see what happens here. I mean, it could be. I don't have much confidence in this one.
You beat me. You're at 29, guys.
I think I got you by 1.
Yep.
I apologize. That's what you get for handing back the
I'll see.
pamphlets.
I got them all the cartoons. We traded.
Wins this one.
Have you looked at it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it while I'm drinking my ale and losing all my gold.
All right, well, maybe you should pay attention a little bit to the game.
6.
19. 22.
Gaius won.
Well done. I think I need to try a different table. So I think I'm going to go leave.
Oh,
But-
Grimes, please. It's been a pleasure having you here, though.
Yes, wonderful getting to know you guys. If you ever are in this ever again,
Establishment.
if I see you, I'll stop by.
Yeah, well,
Very good,
if you're ever
Miss
free,
Grimes, says Robin.
Grimes, if you're ever free,
Sorry?
Stone's Throw. Stone's Throw, that's where I'm
Stone's
at if you
Throw.
ever need a game. Yep.
Is that where your adventuring party is?
That's where I'm at. You can generally find me there or leave me a message.
Yeah. Wonderful. All right, thank you.
Well met,
And
Grimes.
better
You
luck at
guys-
the next table.
Oh, thank you.
I would give you a blessing, but I think that might actually count as magic here, so I don't want to get you screwed over.
Yeah, I'll take my own chances. Have a good night, you guys.
Good night.
Best of luck.
Ante up, gentlemen, or do you want to switch games?
I like this game. I don't know about you, Bodmir. I know you're kind of...
At least I know how to play this one. Let's ante up.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, understanding the rules is always good when playing.
Okay, Mr. Gaius, it is your turn.
All
Four-sided
right,
die,
let's-
please.
Rolling a 4. That's a 2.
Mr.
2 as well.
It's a
Very
2.
good.
House gets a 2? Ah, 3. Damn. All right. There's your D6. That's a 6. All right. Can't go for a straight.
The 4.
Let's see what the house has. Another 4. This might be a
Anybody's
high
game.
roll kind of thing. Yeah. Anybody's game.
Ah,
No,
three.
you're doing all
3 in a
right.
row.
All right. Let's see. We get a D10. Oh, that's not going to help me with anything but the high roll.
Not helping me at all.
All right, D12. Like basically just when you high. Ooh.
It's pretty high.
Not terrible. Not terrible. There you go.
I don't know what was best for me to hopefully roll there, but
Really, it was
yeah,
high was your best, but you're sitting at 23 now, so
yeah. So you're
I'm at
already at
28.
28. Yeah.
28. Yeah. Get to see what the house has. Not great. Better, but it could have been lower.
Ah!
Oh, oh, damn! Beat me by 2.
Another round of drinks comes, and a gentleman with long hair pulled back that goes down to about his waist joins you, dressed fairly nice, but not as nice as a lot of the other people you've seen. This is kind of a nice suit that looks like it's seen a lot of wear, but it still is fitting and keeping in with the feel of the club.
Okay.
And the young lady who leads him here says to Robin, "This is Mr. Arnold Lane. He would like to join if that is acceptable." "We happen to be in between hands," Robin says. "That is fine." So he sits down, he has his chips, and Miss Robin says, "We are playing Bag of Jewels." And he says, "Oh, I'm very familiar with Bag of Jewels." "Yes, please. Go right ahead." He will ante up.
I'm sorry, you said your name was
Mr. Lane.
Mr. Lane.
Lane, I'm Gaius. This is my new friend, acquaintance, Bodmir.
Well met.
Oh, very good to meet you.
You've probably come to the right table. I have no luck.
Oh, I hope so.
Perhaps you'll earn the rest
I've
of my
been
gold.
having lousy luck for a while now, so I hope so.
Well, hopefully with you, you bring some good luck too.
Here's hoping. Would you like to ante up there, Mr. Bodmer?
Of course. Let me just find my
Horses.
chip here.
Horses of horses.
Speaking of horses, have you heard the horses in this city?
Oh, it's just a travesty.
It is. It is. I was worried the horses that pulled my caravan here, my wagon, would fall ill.
Oh. Well, it seems like the quarantine has worked as long as the people followed the rules.
Mr. Lane says, yes, that horse sickness is just horrendous, and it's one of the loudest sicknesses I've ever heard in my life, quite frankly.
Oh.
It probably comes from that dreadful hole in the ground, the eastern side of the city.
Oh, yeah, that stinkfest.
A 4. Very good.
Yeah, 4-3-4-3. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see what Mr. Lane gets. A 1. Ooh. No bueno. And I will get... I guess I just will go for the high score. Well, you still have a chance for a straight. I guess technically so do I. Apparently the house is just rolling the same dice I'm rolling. Alright, there we go. Let's see what the next one is.
Mr. Lane says, I think I picked the wrong table.
You're doing... you just wait, we'll see. Gotta have faith, my friend.
My line of work, you have to have yeast.
A baker, then.
Ah, yes.
There's certainly some delectable goods here in town, let me tell you.
A noble profession.
That's very nice of you to say, sir. The
Yes.
city's very proud of us bakers.
Oh, and for good reason. Damn.
I specialize in breads. I deliver. My bread is in quite a few of the higher end inns in the city. I've got squat. I don't even know why I'm rolling.
Well, we are all anteed up, and the bid's not going any higher. You could get lucky next time.
Or not, yes. Oh.
Ugh. I mean, it's not terrible.
No. It's terrible for me.
Oh, well, yes.
Yes.
Let's see what the house has. I'm sitting at 26. Poor Mr. Lane.
You could pull this out, guys.
Don't, you just jinxed it.
Good. You won. You won.
I did it. Oh, thank Bacchus. Oh, sweet baby Bacchus be praised.
Mr. Bond, ante up.
Very good. Of course, my gold has nowhere else to go but into the pockets of the priest or the house.
And roll me a d4 there, Mr. Bodmer.
Mr. Lane, please put your coin in.
If I have to.
The priest needs something to win.
Oh,
I
please.
do not find that amusing, he says.
At least he's only got 5 of your gold.
This is true.
Listen, the house is still winning. Let's be honest here.
Looks like he'll have 5 more from the looks of these rolls.
You don't know.
And the 4.
Father, your roll.
Oh, yes. Sorry, we have a D6. Yes. There we go. Oh, no.
Believe it or not, you're in the lead, friend.
I mean, I guess I believe it. Oh. What terrible pox has befallen this table. Hey, oh.
Yeah,
You're all
higher.
Hey. High-ish, I guess. I don't know.
High-ish, yes.
Hey, that's two of a kind.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, it's just Mr. Lane is very depressing.
Like a true gambler.
Just a sad sack.
I come here because baking is not an exciting career, gentlemen.
I mean, you could take up adventuring. Way more exciting. Probably not as lucrative either. There you go.
Ah, shit, he says. Wait a minute. That's a possibility. I am going to bet. I'll bet another 5 gold pieces.
Oh, look at that.
Because
All right.
I'm early, aren't I? I have to wait till after the priest bet rolls.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Oh well.
All right.
Either of you two want to bet?
Are you going to bet, Mr. Lane?
Yes, I am. I'm going to bet 5.
All right. Well, I'll raise, or I'll stay. I'll stay with you.
You'll see? Okay.
Yeah.
Count me out on this one.
Lane says, haha. That's what I was hoping for.
Increasing them odds.
Yes. Eh, shit.
Ooh. That's a great. Let's see. That should be. I think that's 23. I'll double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, 23. All right, House. Roll a whole fucking lot lower than me. Let's go.
Oh, good.
I'm not going to say anything yet. Except for that. And that. And this.
Mm. I look over
It's
at
just
Lane.
got,
The priest wins again.
this is really just going to go to the party funds, probably. I won't
Perhaps
lie.
you could
I don't
use
know
a
how.
dwarven merchant in your party.
Quite possible. I won't lie. I don't actually know how much they owe me, but it's a lot.
Robin says, ante up.
Oh my. Oh,
Sure.
those are stuck together, so I'll just leave those down there for now.
Mr. Gaius, if you could roll for me, please.
Oh, most certainly. There you go. Thou. 1, 2, 3, thou.
Mr. Bodmer.
Mr. Lane, put your gold in there.
Okay.
I mean, you want to participate, right? That's why you're here.
Yeah, I just love this so much.
I want to see what the priest is going to get this round.
Stop. Bodmer, stop. Oh, I feel so bad. And not at the same time.
You feel bad for winning.
Well, yes, no, maybe so. Not great. Still potentially all right.
Hey, finally, a pair of 3s.
Hey, you can do it.
We'll see.
There you go, Mr. Lane, still in it.
Yeah, so much so I think I'm going to need waiters.
You're only like shin deep. Damn.
Speaking of waiters, another round, please.
Yeah.
And as you say that, it comes like before you even finish asking for it. They're just keeping it coming.
Ah,
I'm starting to
Excellent.
sober up.
I
Oh,
need to drown in these.
you're going to need a bigger cup. Oh, fuck. Wait, was that the house or Lane that had that roll?
That was Lane.
Oh, that's right.
It
It's
is.
not a house's turn anymore.
Yeah, you know what? Give me the drink. I need the frickin' drink.
Mm-hmm.
Great, and the priest has a straight in the making.
Yeah, you know how many straights we've seen this game so far? None. Or maybe, was it one? Well, there was one, right?
I think there was one.
There was one.
Great.
Was there one?
He's got a making of a straight, and this one has the making of four of a kind or a full house. Joy
Hey!
of joys.
You two
I've been
could
here before.
have. Yes,
Nothing.
we've both actually been here before. No, roll a 3 or a 4, and you have the makings of a straight. Shit. Shit, Lane. Shit. I don't. Oh, poor Lane. All right.
Okay, so
7
it's
or-
up to the best bets are the father or Mr. Bodmer.
Hey, we both have a
One
1 in
with a
6 chance of.
One with a straight and one with a possible full house or four of a kind.
We both have a 1 in 6 chance of winning right now.
Oh.
You have a 1 in 6 chance of winning right now.
Actually, doesn't he have a 2 in 6 chance? Actually, I don't know what the freaking odds are for this.
No,
That'd be
because
well
it's,
side
because rolling a 12, he's either got a 3 or a 4. So
Right,
he's
1 in
got
6,
2
you're
out of
right.
12 or 1 in
Yep,
6.
you're right. You're right.
Let's
Robin's
see.
been drinking too, it seems.
Yeah.
See if I have any luck.
Oh no, Robin.
Oh. I think perhaps the rest of my time in Seven Rivers I'll be gambling elsewhere.
Well, I think you might have beat me by 1 though.
Mr. Lane just laughs. He's like, finally, justice.
Justice? What the hell does that mean? Why am I the bad guy? Yeah, Bodmere, you got 24 to my 23. So
Let's see what Robin rolls now.
yeah, let's be honest. When it's you, she tends to roll high for some reason. Yeah,
That's the
Bacchus
pattern
special.
I've noticed. Come on. Thank you.
Oh, come on. Show me a 2. Ooh.
Don't do it, Paul. Don't do it.
Just once. Just once. Don't take this away from me. 21.
What?
He got a 21.
I won gold?
You see the blessing of Bacchus.
Finally.
You know,
Bit of it.
I am clergy, so you know they're kind of a little favored.
Mr. Lane says, joy of joys.
So might
Another
be your
round
negative
of
outlook. Might be your negative outlook on the world. I don't know, Lane.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perhaps if you play a dozen hands as I have, you could win one too.
For me, I guess it'd have to be a baker's dozen. Another
Hello.
round of drinks comes, and there is a large chiming bell.
No.
And Robin says, gentlemen, hold off on your antes.
Okay.
The ante has up to 10 gold. It has doubled because of that bell.
Okay.
Is it because of the time of night?
Yes.
They need me to lose my gold quicker.
I
Yeah,
can't
pretty
speak
much.
to that, sir.
Very good. 10 it is.
Here's my piggy.
And we're off to a crap start like usual, says Lane.
Well, you never know. I won on a bunch of ones one time. See? It could be now.
Shut up, priest.
Oh, it's fucking harsh, Lane. Jeez.
We've all rolled a 1.
Yes. House, your turn for the 1. Ah, you fucked it up.
So we're all in the same boat.
Except for the house. They got a bigger boat.
Ooh.
Ah, see? 2. Now watch me mess this up and get a 6. See, I haven't messed that up. A 5. Technically a 6 with the 2 numbers combined, though, so I was not wrong. Ooh.
I have a 2.
Ah.
I'm reminded of an old dwarven song.
Sing it for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Bottles of beer on the wall. The old dwarven song. I know that one.
Dwarven song's bad luck. I could have gotten another 1.
You could still get 2 more 1s or 1 and another 4. Or you could be kind of shit where I'm at right now at 1, 5, 3.
I'm not in a good place this game.
Well, you're not in a terrible spot. Ooh, Lane. I mean, the good news, that roll beats all of my current dice rolls.
Yeah.
I don't believe I asked, priest.
Oh, shit. Just getting a lot of negative. Lean over to Bodmere. Getting a lot of negative vibes out of Lane.
Yeah, he does not seem like a friendly soul.
No, a lot of negativity. I miss Grimes.
I'll raise 10.
Oh, my.
Hmm.
Let's see. He's sitting at a 15. I'm sitting at a 15.
I am not.
I'll see you a pig with another pig.
I think I'll sit out the last roll here.
Damn it.
Well, now we get to see how high the house rolls.
I hate religion, says Lane.
Well, that's just rude. Come on, roll low, Robin. Do it for me. Do it for Papa Gaius.
No!
Damn it!
Whoa.
I jinxed myself by saying it. I knew I should have said it. I knew it. That
Lane
goes out to the
laughs.
chat. You see, Lane, now you're having fun. I guess at my expense, which is kind of rude, but whatever.
It's all the more fun that way, because it's not at my expense.
Well, technically, it was at 20 gold of your expense.
Shut up, priest.
Well, it's just so negative.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I think you know exactly. Is your... Oh, do you make sourdough bread? Because that would make sense.
Matter of fact, I make all kinds of bread.
Specialize in the sourdough, though, right? Just...
When you say that, you make it sound really uncomfortable. I just want you to know that. He says.
Oh, really? You know what makes it uncomfortable? When one of the players is rooting for the house to win.
It's because he keeps rolling frickin' 1s and not enough to win.
Listen, man, it's just... This is the luck of the draw.
A fine first roll. Let's see how this turns sour.
Could be worse, could be better. On your way to a straight. All right, here we go. Let's see what I get. Oh, on my way to the dumpster. Hey,
Matching your rolls.
we match. Yeah, we
Yes.
match. Weird. Oh, damn. Stop rolling high, Robin. Stop it. This is how it always works out. Hey, that's not bad.
Whoops.
Not great, but not bad. Doesn't work with the thing I was... whatever. Okay. So up top, you got 8. Got a 2. Okay, Lane's still to putting it out there. He's still working his thing. Let's see what I got. Not a lot. Not great. Kind of shit, to be quite honest. Hey, join me on the pile.
Yes.
Robin says,
a
anybody
pile
want
of
to make
shit.
a bet? Lane goes, I'll bet 20.
Really? Well, I'm out.
God damn it.
It's pretty bad. We're kind of rooting against him now, right?
Exactly.
Oh, horse shit.
Lane laughs.
You could still win, guys.
It's not. It's all right. It's currently sitting at 8, right?
13.
Yep.
So you're up by 8. Let's see what we get here.
Yep.
It's coming down to the wire.
Oh, it's not going to be good. He's going to roll another 12.
We're at 11. He likes those two.
Yeah.
Well,
See? I knew it. Called it. Always a 12 at the end.
How are we doing, says Madame Uma from behind you, Mr. Gaius.
Oh, well, I was doing good, and now I'm not doing so good, but no matter what, I'm enjoying myself.
Lane says, fuck you, and picks up his chips and gets up and leaves.
Yeah, he made a lot of bad bets, to be quite honest with you. He's just in a very negative outlook on life.
Well, for a positive outlook, Mr. Gaius, I actually have some you might consider good news.
What's that?
You have been invited to go to one of the private rooms in the back and join the gentleman there.
Oh, well, how fun.
If you'd like to gather up your chips and your drink and follow me, and
Yep.
Mr. Bodmer will continue to bring you drinks and some new players to play with. Okay?
very good. Thank you.
Bod-
Pleasure meeting
Bod-
you.
Bodmer, it's been great, man.
Yes.
May you take the luck I had on this table before that Lane guy showed up. And just... you know what? He felt like a cooler. He came in and just shit over everything.
Yes, I'm hoping some of your luck stays here with me.
Yes.
No offense.
Fuck,
Hope you
it's
do well wherever you're going to. Yes.
Yeah, me too. Especially if the anti-sire.
Okay, so you get up and
Yeah, pocket my chips and...
okay, she takes your drink for you because she sees you have a lot more chips than she realized. And she says, follow me, sir.
yeah, Gaius kind of just takes all the chips and just puts it in one pocket so his hands are free. Yeah, if you would have stopped by about 2 rounds ago, I would have had about 60 more bucks on me. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for a cooler, you should hire that Lane guy, because he just ruins the energy at a table.
There you go. That should make it easier to carry for you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Takes you across the room. Takes you through the curtain, down a long hall with doors on either side. You hear some cheering from others. You hear all sorts of things from numerous ones. Until you are taken back finally to a room kind of near the end of the hall. Through the door, and you just see about 4 very tall, very large guys dressed in suits, obviously not from the club itself, but roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception check. 21.
Okay, these are people who were in that group with the gentleman that was clocking you.
Hello.
They just nod to you and offer you a seat at the table. Madam Uma puts your drink down in front of you and says, "Enjoy, sir," and takes her leave.
Thank you.
They shut the door behind her. And about that time, another door opens up, and a gentleman comes through, and is the person who was looking at you. Roll me another history check now that you're up close with him.
All right. A 14.
Okay. You recognize this person. They are from Adelphi. They are also from one of the gambling houses that you used to frequent.
Now, do I remember them? Are they like a proprietor or a fellow gambler?
Not a fellow gambler. So somebody who probably works hand in hand with the proprietor, or is the proprietor, you would guess.
Okay. Well, hello. I find you passing familiar.
Oh, that is good. That is good. I didn't think your memory went back that far.
It it has its moments.
Well, can you remember the dealings that we had?
Not exactly. Adelphi, especially toward the end there, it got kind of hazy and not great for the memory in multiple ways.
Interesting. You see, my boss, Ms. Takata. You remember Ms. Takata of the Takata room? You never actually met Ms. Takata, but you remember the Takata room quite a bit. That was one of your... I mean, you frequented almost every gambling establishment in Adelphi, and the Takata room was definitely one of them.
Takata room rings a bell. Gambled at there a couple times, but don't actually know Miss Takata themselves.
Well, she knows you. Mostly because after going through your credit at the house, you disappeared. Matter of fact, rumor was that you were dead after a while.
Well, definitely was a bit dicey for a while. To be honest, there was a point at that, like, it was so bad, I think I was almost clinically dead at one point. So not necessarily inaccurate.
Well, we shall see. You may hope for that yet, but let's see if we can't make this work for you. You see, the owners of the gambling houses in Adelphi are all competitors. But when it comes to Welchers, and not just Welchers in their own house, but Welchers who uniformly use up credit in all the houses, well, they become very close friends very quick. I knew you used up the credit at Takata House, Father. I didn't realize you used up your credit at all the houses in Adelphi.
I can't honestly say that I did.
Pardon?
I can't honestly say that I did that, but I mean, if you're implying that, I can't call you a liar either.
Well, I can verify. I can make sure to verify that, but I'll let you know. But your name was one of the few that they all came together on.
Interesting.
Because it seems that you were not thought of as a risk until that moment. It seems everything went to crap for you. And you went through the credit very quickly in all the houses before any of them could realize it was going on between the houses.
That is interesting. Like I said, that time was a bit of a blur. I mean, to be quite honest, I haven't really gambled much except for tonight and maybe one or two other times since then. And that's, God, how many years ago is that now?
A number.
Yes. Not a decade, but somewhere in there.
Well, are you in town for the tournament? Is that why you were here?
I was thinking about it, but personally, like I said, I've kind of stepped back from gambling for a bit, but I could be. It depends on, patronages and whatnot.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make you an offer. I have the authority to do this, and I will verify your debts. But if I am wrong, I will be the first one to admit it. But I am fairly sure I am fairly accurate in this, because it's not very often that people who come up on that list of high-profile welchers get off of that list by being reported dead, unless one of the houses is responsible for it.
Yeah.
So, if I remember correctly, and I will verify this, I believe the combining of all the credit that you accrued and failed to repay, plus the agreed upon interest of when you took out that credit, the amount you owed, I believe, is a little over 16,000 gold pieces.
Oh my, did I do that now?
Well, the interest did most of that. The credit comes with a high interest rate.
That's how to get you.
So, since you were considering entering into the tournament, I will put forth an offer that will be good until 2 days after the tournament.
Okay.
Paid to me, and all of your gambling debts within the Adelphi houses will be forgiven. If by the time 2 days past the tournament ends, you pay to me 8,000 gold pieces, we will consider everything square and even. I suggest you think about this offer very seriously, Mr. Argos. I don't have to tell you what a savings this is. I probably also don't have to tell you that this offer will not be made a second time.
I could see that. I kind of figured that would be the case. I mean, you guys are in it ultimately to make money, so
Well,
finding
I'm
a way for
glad to
me to make
see.
the money for you.
I'm
Yes.
glad to see that you understand reason, sir.
Well, I try. I'm not the greatest at times, but I try.
Do you have any other questions or anything you want to say to me or for me to pass on?
Uh, Needless to say, don't like to be thought of as a welcher, but after those issues that I was having, and then the credit ran up, obviously your employers have seen people hit hard times. I was a little bit kidnapped, I won't lie. So it wasn't necessarily my intention, but to be quite honest, everything was such a blur back then that in good faith, I did not necessarily do this intentionally. I'm not just saying I didn't do these things. I'm just letting them know it wasn't with like malice or intention, if that matters.
It does matter, sir, and I appreciate you saying so. Um, I've faced a lot of people, and a lot of begging and pleading and crying often follows, but
Yeah.
goodwill and honesty, if that's what this is appreciated.
I mean, I saw this going one of two ways. We have an amicable discussion, or all hell breaks loose, which is not good either. That's not good. And I don't want that to happen.
Very good, sir. I do, if you are not able to make that,
Mm-hmm.
which you will have to do very well at the tournament, although I hear the whole religion game is rather lucrative with, collections and donations and things like that. Who knows? Maybe you can just dip into your temple's coffers and come right up with it.
I mean, all that it takes is one wealthy person that really needs healing, like right now.
Oh, okay. So that is reassuring. Very reassuring. Should you find that you will not able to come up with the money, and you don't have to let me know ahead of time, you can just let me know the 2 days after.
Okay.
I would let me know, and we will go back to the full amount. And I have people here in the city where we can arrange payments to be made for you. And if
Hmm.
you are not late with your payments and make them timely, just so that we can make things clear, I can stop the interest.
Oh, well, that'd
And
be
we will
good.
keep it at the, I believe it was over 18,000, but we will just call it 18,000. And I will verify that for you. If it's less, we will make it less. But if it's more, we'll just leave it at 18,000, and it'll be my mistake, and you'll just benefit from that. But
Excellent.
be aware that should you miss a payment with this arrangement, interest will kick back in immediately and be retroactive at the same time.
Ew. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's our little way of assuring that things get done. Are these conditions amenable to you?
I believe your terms are amenable. Like I said, once again, let me know if it is different, and I guess I can find you here at this establishment.
I think Madame Uma could probably get word to me fairly quickly.
Okay. Oh, and I apologize. I recognize you as a person, but I don't remember your name, if I ever actually knew it.
Mr. Ankol.
And call. Okay.
And when you hear it, you do remember it.
Oh, okay. Yes. It's, as I said, it's been a rough couple of years.
Give me a. We'll just say that what you remember is he was always very nice to you.
Mm-hmm.
When you were dealing with the credit, he was a lot not unfriendly, but a lot more professional and serious. But for the most part, your memories were always very genteel with this gentleman. He was always very professional and at times quite nice to you. You also remember seeing him be the exact opposite of that with some other people in the club, to which, you names like deadbeat and bum and scumbag were often attributed.
Understood.
Okay. He says, very good. He stands up, straightens out his suit, makes sure to kind of straighten an eyebrow with a finger, puts his hand out and says, we are agreed then, sir.
Yes, indeed.
He puts his hand out to you.
And I go to shake it.
Okay. Good evening, sir. And he turns around and he is followed out the door by those very large, well-dressed men. And you are left sitting there with your drink and chips.
Well, fuck.
And I think that'll be the perfect place to end it for this evening.
Sorry. Well, edit it for the kids' ball.
Oh, well, that I appreciate that. That is good. And the children appreciate it because,
yes,
we just needed some animated figures for a gambling episode. And we would have been perfect. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I hope you enjoyed what we did. It wasn't our normal episode. We're a little bit more D&D and adventure and roleplay focused, but it was a nice little switch considering what happened. Once again, we are a live D&D stream. We air every Sunday night on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find us at Grognard and Friends. And you can catch up on previous episodes, of which there are quite a few, on YouTube, also at Grognard and Friends. So tune in this Sunday on Twitch. Watch us live. Same Grognard time, same Grognard channel. We hope to see you then. Thank you for joining us. No matter what you do, wherever you go, what we do ask is that you be kind.
Gonna kill your fucking car, you stupid bitch. I'm gonna kill your fucking car, you stupid witch. Since you never let me be, this is how you. Come and talk to me. I think you're cute.